Hey guys, I thought I'd do a top 10 video of my top favorite horror movies, and this is a really hard choice narrowing it down because I have so many favorite horror movies. At number 10, we have Sleepy Hollow. I really like this film. It's very atmospheric, and Tim Burton does a great job at setting a tone and a mood. And Johnny Depp is funny as this like cowardly guy who acts so brave, but like instantly turns and he's like, such a girl. So, and the sets and the costumes and the cinematography are just fantastic. Scream 3 is my number 9 pick. Uh, this one actually is my favorite Scream, and I know this probably goes on a lot of people's list as the worst Scream, but I really had a blast with this movie. I think I just liked it because it had to do with them making a movie while the killings were going on, and I kind of like that aspect. So, okay, number 8, Insidious. Now, unfortunately, Insidious Chapter 2 isn't on DVD yet, or else I would have included both of them on for number 8. Yeah, this is a really fun film. I heard so many rumors that this was a really scary movie, and was probably the best since Poltergeist, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. So I went to the movies, because the reviews were really strong, and it piqued my interest, and it really got under my skin on a couple scenes, and I think the part that freaked me out the most was the smiling family. I mean, just the smiling, just it freaks me out still. Okay, number 7, we have Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Now, this is like, if you're afraid to go to the barber shop and get a shave, don't see this movie. Oh, I still have, I still get a little freaked out when I'm shaving and I have to do under my chin. It freaks me out still that I could accidentally cut myself or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's got the bloods are unrealistic and it's very red, but it actually fits it because most of the films it feels like a black and white film. I mean, but it's in color, but like the skin tones and the costumes are very black and white. So I think the red blood kind of fits, I would say. And the songs are really great too. And yeah, only Johnny Depp could pull off a song in which a guy sings about his daughter while killing people. So, number 6, we have Sinister. Now, this is going down on my list as probably the most disturbing horror movie I've ever seen. This film just got under my skin from the very first opening scene. I mean, it set a tone, and it really got it. I still think about some parts of the film, and it's been out for about a year now. Yeah, I mean, if you are like, if you don't like psychological horror movies, definitely stay away from this one. But if you do, and you really want to see a really good, genuinely scary film, I would definitely recommend you pick this one up. Okay, number 5, we have Cursed. Now, this is a very underrated movie, as far as I'm concerned. Didn't get that great of reviews when it came out, and it did terrible at the box office. I think it made like $19 million or something. It had a budget of, I think, a lot more than that. So, but it's definitely worth rewatching. I know that there's 2 versions. I think there's like a unrated, with more blood and stuff, but this is the PG-13 version. But this is from the director of the Scream trilogy, and it's very funny. Yeah, if you're looking for a fun horror movie about werewolves, give this a try. Number 4, we've got Saw, the original. I know a lot of people don't like these movies. They think that they're torture porn and all that stuff. I don't really I wouldn't consider those the Saw films torture porn. I mean, yeah, I could see it, but I wouldn't put it under that because these are more or less psychological horror films, and that's what I would label them as. I mean, Hostel, yes, those are torture porn. I mean, those actually show people being tortured. But these films, they're about people who are so who do horrible things and just waste their lives and all that stuff. And the guy is giving them a chance to redeem themselves through a very twisted method. And I like that aspect of this. Yeah, he is killing and torturing people, but I like the idea that it's played as he thinks he's doing the right, and really he isn't, you know. But I really like the first Saw, and the twist ending is absolutely mind blowing. It still blows my mind sometimes. It's just one of the best twists ever. At number 3, we have 1408. This is a really good film. It's based on the short story by Stephen King. I think I read a little bit of it. Basically almost the entire story is basically the Samuel L. Jackson character and the John Cusack character basically talking throughout it. Just talking about the hotel room that John Cusack's character wants to go in, but he doesn't want him to. Samuel L. Jackson's character doesn't want him to go in because he thinks that that John Cusack's gonna get killed off like all the other guests, that he won't last and stuff like that, and then finally, I think the last couple pages he does go in, and I don't know if he makes it or not. I didn't really get as far there, but this is a really good film, and if you really like a movie that really is mind bending, from a psychological point, this film is for you. And it's got 2 versions. It's got like the director's cut and the regular cut. The regular cut, I would suggest, if you're a really big fan of the movie, I would suggest watching the director's cut, but I didn't really care for the ending. I thought it was just, they were right to cut it out, I think. At number 2, we have Trick or Treat. This film I watch every year. It is an absolute gem, and it is absolutely horrible that it never got a theatrical release. I think that they pulled it because Saw 4 was coming out the same year, and this movie is way better than Saw 4. I mean, I like Saw 4, but this is way better. It got anthology with like 5 different stories or something like that. Okay, and number 1, drumroll please. Now, I kind of cheated at picking this one. I mean, a lot of people won't say it's really a horror film, but it has horror elements in it. And so, but the one I picked, Zombieland. This is a really funny, horror film, and this is the Nut Up or Shut Up edition that was exclusive to Best Buy. And if the characters are so likable, if they make the characters so likable in a horror film, they're doing a good job. And they have so many great characters in this film. And I know that they came out with the TV show like last year or was early this year, and I'm glad that show never took off because it would have ruined, I think, this for me. I mean, you can't replace Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin. I mean, they are these characters, and no one else is going to be able to play them, And I think they were wrong to recast them and put different characters. I mean, it's stupid. But it's a really good and really funny film, and that is my number 1. And so I hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys have a nice Halloween, and let me know what horror movies you guys like the best in the comment section below. Thanks.